Hello rail fans, and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft train tutorial. Today by request, we're going to be continuing on with our TRE train here, and we're going to be learning how to build these Bombardier Bi-level coaches. I'm also going to show you at the end how to modify one into the cap car. So let's get right into the build here. So as usual, the first step is to take a dark oak stair for the coupler and get that attached up. Behind it, we'll put a polished black stone block. Then swing around underneath it, and we're going to put two dark oak fence gates underneath there for an airline. Then, on the bottom on each side, we need two polished black stone stairs facing this way. Then two upside down stairs above it. Same thing over here, so two right side up stairs. Two upside down stairs. Then on top of this, we're going to put 5 smooth quartz. Then on the second layer, coming back off from it, 2 rows of 3 polished black stone coming up the middle. Above that, 2 nether wart blocks on each side here. 2 white terracotta in the middle. Next we're going to do our wheels, so on the next block down, get a netherite on each rail with an end rod for an axle. Then we're going to make a 3x3 of polished black stone blocks. Then another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then we'll put a polished deep slate stair on the sides, upside down facing this way on this end, and upside down facing this way on this end of the polished black stone. Then a polished deep slate slab on the bottom of each side in the middle. Then we'll extend up the top middle 3 of polished black stone blocks down to the end of this truck. Above it, extend down our nether wart and our white terracotta. Then, in front of the wheel here, down on the rail, we're going to extend out a line of nether wart blocks, 5 blocks long. Then a line of white terracotta, and another line of nether wart on this side. Then 2 polished deep slate stairs upside down on the end here, and 2 on this side. Then a polished deep slate slab on the top of this side corner where the black stone is, and an upside down polished deep slate stair above it. Same thing here, so a slab and an upside down stair above it. Then we're going to put a stone button on the outside of each of these 2 wheels on the end. Then we're going to put 3 smooth quartz blocks coming up to those stairs on each side of this bottom piece. Then a smooth quartz slab over where that wheel is. Same thing on this side here. Then above that slab, a smooth quartz block and another one coming back. Then an upside down smooth quartz stair facing this way, and fill the rest with smooth quartz slabs. Then 3 smooth quartz here until it gets to that staircase. Same here, so we'll put 5 smooth quartz here, an upside down stair facing towards the end of the car, and 3 smooth quartz slabs. Then on this top layer on the outside, start in front of that stair and bring a full line of smooth quartz down to the end of this. Same thing on this side. Then we're going to come around under where this plow is and put a deep slate tile wall right here on the edge. Same thing right here. Come on the end of the car here and put a crimson button on each of the top corners. Then we'll swing around in front of this on bottom, coming off where that stair is, and we're going to put a line of smooth quartz coming down. That's 15 blocks long in total. Then next to it, a full line of nether wart blocks. Then a full line of white terracotta down to the end of it. Then another full line of netherwort. And then a full line of smooth quartz down this side. Then on these bottom outside edges, another layer of smooth quartz starting from the end and stopping where you get to the edge of these stairs. Same thing on this side. Then starting from this doorway here, 2 smooth quartz on each side. Then 2 black stained glass panes. Then a single smooth quartz, 2 black stained glass panes. Another smooth quartz, 2 stained glass panes. Then a red concrete, 2 stained glass panes, 2 red concrete. Then we have to edit below here because I forgot about the red coming down. So we're going to come underneath this red at the end, and we're going to knock out a row coming all the way over to the edge of this second window. Fill that with red concrete. We'll do the same thing over here. So knock out this row all the way to the edge of that second window. Fill it with red concrete. Then we're going to come on bottom here, and we're going to knock out this entire smooth quartz row on bottom and replace it with red concrete. Sorry about that mistake. And we're going to bring it all the way over until the red concrete meets up with those stairs. And of course, we'll do the same thing on the other side. So take out this entire row of smooth quartz here, down to these stairs, and fill all that with red concrete. Then we'll come on this end on bottom, extend our netherwort down another 5 blocks on both sides, and fill in the middle with white terracotta. Then right here, 2 upside down polished deep slate stairs on each side. Then next to the stairs on the outside edge, we're going to put blue concrete down to the end of this. Same thing right here. Then above it, we're going to raise the blue concrete up another 2 layers. Same thing over here. On this side by the blue, we're going to put 2 warp doors on each side in this gap. And in this white side, we're going to put 2 birch doors on each side in the gap. Now come on this end here, a netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then a 3x3 of polished black stone blocks. And another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then we're going to put a stone button on these end wheels. Then an upside down polished deep slate stair on each side here and here. Then facing this way on this side here and here. Then a polished deep slate slab on the bottom middle on each side. Then a dark prismarine slab on the top hitbox of each of those wheels. Come up here and we'll fill in the length of this truck with polished black stone blocks on the top middle 3. Then we're going to extend it out another 2 rows of 3. Then on the end of this, we're going to put 1 polished black stone on this middle. In front of that, turn around, stack up a dark oak stair to be the coupler. Delete the one used for placement, and we're going to run a full row of dark oak fence gates up the middle here into the wheels. Then, right here, 2 right side upstairs on the bottom and 2 upside down stairs above it. Same thing on this side, so 2 right side up on this side, 2 upside down above it. Then we're going to come down to this end here and continue the airline. So we got to get underneath here and put 2 more dark oak fence gates in the middle there. Then behind this top stair, a polished deep slate slab on the top of the side here. Same thing over here. Under it, a deep slate tile wall. Then we'll put 5 smooth quartz across the end of this and a crimson button on each corner. Behind it, an upside down polished deep slate stair on each side here. Then 2 dark blue concrete here and here. Then an upside down dark prismarine stair facing that way, and 3 dark prismarine slabs coming down to the end of the car on each side. Then we'll extend the blue concrete down to the end on both sides. Then we're going to come in this top section here and run a row of nether wart blocks down each side here. And then white terracotta up the middle. Then come on top of the end here, put 2 smooth quartz on either side with a gap in the middle. Then come up next to this door, knock out this one, put a smooth quartz, one above it, knock out this one in a smooth quartz. The same pattern over here, because there's this star painted on the side. Then we'll fill this all in with blue concrete down to here, and a blue concrete on the end. Same thing on this side. Above this, we're going to put 3 smooth quartz and 1 on the top middle. Then we'll do the same thing over there. Then we'll put 2 smooth quartz on each side of the end. Then on each side, 1 blue concrete down here, then a black stained glass pane. Blue concrete, 2 black stained glass panes. Blue concrete on each side, 1 black stained glass pane. In front of this star shape, we're going to put a 2x2 of blue concrete above the door here. Then in front of this, on each side, we're going to do a row of 4 red concrete till it covers this first window. Then we're going to switch to smooth quartz, and we're going to bring that all the way down. When we get to the end here, 2 smooth quartz on each side with a gap in the middle, and then run smooth quartz all the way up this side till it meets that red concrete. Then we'll come down to the smooth quartz side of the car here, and on the top of the end, we're going to make an L shape on each corner of smooth quartz. Then a black stained glass pane, smooth quartz, 2 black stained glass panes, smooth quartz, 1 black stained glass pane on each side. Then a smooth quartz on each side. Then we're going to come down to this other end, starting above here, 1 blue concrete on each side, and then run smooth quartz down each side up the rest of it. Right till it meets up down here. Then we'll come on this side, 5 smooth quartz across the end. Then we're going to bring blue concrete down until it's above this window, 1 sticking up. Do the same thing here. Blue concrete till it's above this last window, 1 sticking up. Then we'll come down here and work on this side. 5 smooth quartz across the end of this. And same thing, we're going to run smooth quartz till it's above this final window here, 1 sticking up. And then same thing here, down above this window, 1 sticking up. And actually we have to raise it up 1 more. So 5 smooth quartz across the end, bring blue concrete down to here, and another 1 on top of the end. Same thing here, fill that in, 1 on top of the end. Then we'll do this side. So 5 smooth quartz across the end on this end. Fill the side in with all smooth quartz. 1 sticking up on the end. Sorry about that. Gotta make sure we get the height correct. Now come down by where the star is, put a blue concrete in that gap, and extend it out till it's 1 past the blue concrete below it. Same thing on this side. Then we'll fill in both sides of the rest of this layer with smooth quartz down to the other end. So just keep bringing it down here till it meets up right here. On this layer, we're going to use black stained glass panes to make 2 block wide windows directly above the 4 windows under it. Then skip one and another 2 stained glass panes, skip one and another 2. Then we'll put smooth quartz in between all of these windows. Down here, skip one, another 2 stained glass panes, skip one and another 2. And in between these ones, we'll put blue concrete. Then come across here and copy that exact window pattern across to this side. And go ahead and use black stained glass panes to fill in all the windows on this side. Then on the top edges here, we're going to start down here with blue concrete and run it one past where the blue concrete below it is. Then we'll fill the rest of it on each side with smooth quartz down to the end. Right till it meets up on this end. So our car should be looking like this right now. Now we're going to come on the end of the car here. Go ahead and put a door in that gap. Then an iron trap door below it and surround the door with polished black stone walls. Then, on each of the top corners, we'll put a redstone torch for marker lights. Then we'll come down here and work on this end. So put a trap door underneath the doorway here. Surround it with polished black stone walls. And then redstone torches on each top corner. Then on these side doors, we're going to put a soul torch here and here. Do the same thing over on this side. So a soul torch here and here. Now we're going to come inside on this smooth quartz end. Take stripped acacia log, put a 2x2 here. Then a 2x2 coming up the middle. An end portal in here for a toilet. A torch and a door over it. Then polished deep slate stairs coming up the side to get to the mid deck. Then we're going to turn around. We're going to put a stair here so it can go up to the upper deck. 2 more stripped acacia logs. Then another stair. Then in this gap above where we made this little bathroom, we're going to put 3 sideways stripped acacia logs. I was having some trouble placing it here. Make sure they're all facing the same way. Then another row of 3 up here. Then we'll come down to the other end, and this side doesn't have a bathroom, so we're just going to make a cube 2 wide and 2 tall of our stripped acacia. Then 2 stairs coming up the side there, then 2 coming sideways, and then 1 sideways and 2 on the top like that, and 2 stairs coming up this way. Then take an acacia trap door for a railing, and we need to close them on the side of each of these 2 top stairs. Come do the same thing down here, so close the trap door on the side of each of these 2 top stairs. Now we'll work on the seating for the lower floor. So on this end with the bathroom, we're going to put a column of 3 stripped acacia logs next to the door here. And then next to it, 3 warped stairs sideways because there's a bench, and another column of stripped acacia. Then in front of this here, we're actually going to turn around this way, skip a block, and start putting a seat on each side, skipping a block, going back to this doorway. Back there stays open because there's a space for a bike. Then another seat here and here. We leave the front open because there's a handicap area right there. Now we're going to grab dark gray carpet because there's a floor mat in front of the doors and 2 rows of 3 coming across that door area. Same thing down here. Now we'll come up and do the mid deck here. So we're going to come down to the end of the car, spin around by the doors, put a seat on each side, turn around, skip a block, and then 2 rows facing this way, just like that. Then we'll do this other mid deck the same way. So a seat here and here, turn around, skip a block, 1 here and here, skip a block, and another set. Now we'll go ahead and light everything. So come to the bottom floor, put a torch in that middle here, and a torch in this middle, on the 3rd block up. Then we'll put a torch in front of that window, and we'll keep coming down and put a torch above all the window dividers here. We'll do the same thing on this side. So a torch here, 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 and right here. Then we're going to take out white terracotta in front of that stair in the top middle and put a full line coming up the middle until it meets the other stair on this end. Then on the side, a full line of netherwort blocks. Until it goes right there in front of that trapdoor. Then we'll do the same thing on this side, a full line of netherwort blocks. Until it's right here. Then on this very back side here, we're going to stack 3 stripped acacia logs to the top. Then put a chest right here for a little storage space. And we'll come down and do that over here. So at the end of this, 3 stripped acacia logs to the top. And then a chest right here. Then here and here we'll put our first 2 seats. Turn around, skip a block, put 2 more seats. And keep continuing that pattern of seats all the way down the top of the car here. So the seats up here face each other. And if we've planned everything correctly, it should line up exactly with this here. Then we'll go ahead and close the trapdoor on this back seat so it looks like there's a railing. And same thing over here. Then we'll take out our torches. We'll put 1 in each of these corners on this mid deck. And 1 above this window divider on each side here and here. Come down and we'll light the other mid deck. So on the 3rd block up, 1 in each of these corners. 1 here, 1 here. Then we'll go through on the top and we'll put a torch above every single one of the window dividers coming down this. Turn around and do the same thing on this side. Now we're going to come on top of this mid deck because there's some vents. Knock out the 2 blocks directly above this 2 wide window and put in deep slate tile stairs. Same thing on this side here. Then we'll go ahead and move down and do it on the other end. So same thing above the 2 wide window, knock out these 2, put in your stairs. Same thing on this side. Then on this end on the outside here, we're going to make a column of blue banners coming up to cover the smooth quartz because the white is only visible on the very end of the car. Same thing there. Then across this top here, we're going to put a row of 5 blue carpet. Then we're going to take dark prismarine stairs in this corner and come 5 across like this and fill in the end of this with all dark prismarine slabs. right till you get to this carpet here. We're using dark prismarine because we don't have blue slabs. Up here behind these stairs, 3 blue concrete across the top middle, and then 5 blue carpet across here. Next, in front of that blue carpet, we're going to fill in the whole roof here, 5 wide, with dark prismarine slabs. And we're going to bring that all the way down to the end of the blue concrete below it here. In front of that, we're going to switch to smooth quartz slabs and fill in the whole roof 5 wide down to the other end. We stop 1 block before the end of this, put 3 smooth quartz across the middle there, and cover it with white carpet. Then smooth quartz stairs 5 wide facing this way. Then back to smooth quartz slabs, 5 wide filling in the roof of the mid deck on this end. We're going to bring it down till it stops 1 block before the end. Then white carpet across the end here. Then here, I realized I forgot the door on one end, so I'm coming down here and placing that. And that's the entire build for the coach car. Feel free to use the structure command to copy in or build as many as you'd like on this train. These trains typically run between 2 and 5 cars. And now I'm going to show you how to modify one of these into a cab car. So we'll come down to the very end here. And the first thing we're going to do is take out that fence gate in the middle and put a stair there. Then knock off this bottom corner stair and put an upside down, outward facing polished black stone stair on either end. Then we'll go ahead and take out all of these polished black stone walls. We can leave the door here. Knock out this one and this one next to it. Put in black glass blocks for the windows. Knock out the blocks underneath those windows and put in a target block to represent where there's caution striping. Then, above the door, a glow item frame with glowstone for a headlight. Then, we're going to take off these redstone torches. Then we put a warp button on each side, 1 block down from the top. Then on the top corner, a dark oak sign with our number for this cab car, which is going to be 1000. Same thing on the other side. Then go ahead and hit both of those with white dye and then a glow ink sack. Then we're going to come up top here, delete this middle carpet and the one to the right of it. Open a fence gate here for a horn and put a bell there. Now we'll edit the inside here. So go ahead and come in through this door. We're going to take out this first seat and this second seat. Then stripped acacia logs coming up to the top and 3 coming across the top like that. Take out that torch, glow item frame with an end crystal for a computer screen. Put a lever down there for the engineer. Then a stair for a seat. Turn this way and put an iron door right there for a wall. Then a regular door right here so the engineer can get in there. Then we have to cover this top gap. We'll put a column of 2 temporary blocks right here so we can stand on it and crouch. And then put 2 trap doors above these doors. And then close them. Take out the temporary blocks. And now that's built, and we can actually come in here and drive the train from this end if we want. And that's how you modify one into a cab car. So this completes our tutorial on building the TRE Bombardier Bi-level cab car and coach car. And even though we built the cab car, saved some room behind this train because we're still going to build one more locomotive for it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.